start?
Oh, I'm ready.
I think we should start.
Yeah. I mean, we're probably already like half started.
Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff we'll edit out, but
That's our gimmick.
yeah,
That's fine.
I didn't get to do that last week because I was like, okay, we're gonna hit record, okay?
True.
Anyway, this is episode 27 of Damn That's Podcasting. I am one of your hosts, Owen Brody, and I have Kurt here with me this week. Murdoch
Hello,
is
I'm back.
Yes, Kurt's back. We're gonna talk about that. And Murdoch is in sunny Florida, right? He's in Florida?
He is.
Is he
he's
there?
in Florida.
Is he there yet or in transit too?
He's
That's a good question.
He's got to be there by now, or he took the slowest plane known to man.
Oh, are there slow planes?
Yeah.
Like,
right?
I feel like, you take a taxi and like they're driving like the speed limit, and then some taxis drive a few miles over the speed limit. Do you think there's like slow planes like that?
I mean, there's an answer for that. Yeah, technically. Like, you're going to make me go in depth about planes. Like, a small single prop plane is not going to go the same speed as like a fighter jet, obviously.
Well, of course.
So, yes, there are slower planes.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, if I'm flying Delta versus like American Airlines or whatever, or Spirit Airlines, if you will, does one of them have a faster plane?
So if you're like comparing 747 to 747, is that one of the new Liquid Deaths?
Oh, yes, it is.
Sorry.
It is Grim Leafer. Not a sponsor, but they should be.
Oh, I thought it was what was it? Dead Billionaire?
Oh,
Whatever.
yeah, no, they didn't have that one. They had the Grim Leafer and the Peach one. Rest in Peach. I haven't tried that one yet, but this one's pretty good.
They have spot on branding. They should be a sponsor.
They should be.
Sponsor us.
Looking at you, Liquid Death. What were we talking about? Planes. Yeah, that's right. So
Planes.
So yeah, like, but can a pilot say, I'm gonna go a little fast this time?
I'm sure. I guess it would depend on like their flight path.
Right. Is there a speed limit in the sky?
There's an altitude limit.
Okay.
And I think speed would relate to that because like if you have to climb, like you're going to go slower.
Right.
Like your average 747 is probably like 470 to 530
miles per hour.
An hour. Yeah.
What's their miles per gallon?
Probably really low. No, I'm going to look that up. I have no idea.
Cuz that's really interesting, right? Like a plane's got to have like 100 miles per gallon or something. No, maybe not that much.
Oh, this is going to make me do math.
Ooh, math.
Oh, 1 gallon of fuel every second.
And how many miles per second? You'd have to know how many miles per hour they're going and then divide it by like a lot. Ooh.
But it says during a 5-hour flight, a 747 will burn approximately 18,000 gallons of fuel. That's a ton.
Like, yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of tons, actually.
Comparing it to the average motor vehicle, the average consumption in a new car is approximately 35 miles to the gallon, which means that in order to burn the 18,000 gallons of fuel, a car would have to travel more than 500,000 miles.
Okay, so I was going to say, do you think you've ever filled your car a total of 18,000? But I guess not, right? Like, maybe in my lifetime. Like, well, no, because like...
I doubt that.
Yeah,
You're not rolling over 500K.
In my lifetime, maybe.
You think?
Yeah, because like I had a Nissan Rogue for like 5 years, and that got over 100K.
But you had it from zero?
From zero. I think it had like 6 miles on it.
Okay, yeah, basically zero.
And then my last one had like 78,000, I think. My Rogue after that was like 78,000, and then my stupid Ford Escape hybrid, I think I got 22,000, and then this car I have like 12,000. So yeah, in my lifetime probably.
Oh yeah, you'll hit it in. Well, I think you'll hit it in your lifetime.
I probably haven't hit it yet, though. You're probably right.
I mean, an average person's like 12 to 15,000 miles a year.
Yeah, I've had my car since February, and I'm at 12,000.
I just rolled over 3,000 in my car.
There you go.
Nope, that's not good. It's been like a month and a half.
Oh, I forgot you got like a new car. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's not good. Although, like, I mean, I put a lot of miles on my car. My car had like 6 miles on it or 9 miles, something like that. Maybe 12 when I got it. It was brand new. Brand new.
I mean, if you hit like 100K after like 6 miles in 5 years, that's like 20,000 a year.
Yeah.
The math checks out.
Totally does.
That's
Totally
crazy,
does.
though. I never thought of looking at that. I still don't know. Let's see. Average. This is a Google episode.
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't think about this at all.
570 miles per hour.
Okay.
Or 920 kilometers per hour, I guess. Because we use miles.
Yep, we use miles for
So
sure.
I was off by a bit.
But still, like, it's interesting, though. Huh.
You land at 172 miles an hour.
Wow. I believe it.
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It is. Like, when you think about it, like, I've never gone, I mean, clearly never gone that fast in a vehicle before.
Right.
172 miles, and you're just like, you
Yep.
know? Damn. Those tires must be, like, amazing.
Yeah, give me those tires.
Yeah, give me those. How many times do they need to change their tires?
Oh, brother, you're going to make me do this.
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about tires because I came to the shocking revelation with my car. It only comes with summer tires on it, which was never told to me. So it's only rated to like 50 degrees.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's snowing now. So
Yeah.
time to die.
And in Maine, it only gets over 50 degrees like 1 month out of the year.
Correct. Yeah, it's like usually mid-July.
Yeah.
Let's see. They're not that expensive.
For plain tires?
Yeah. So they don't explode on landing because they're pumped.
Okay. Well, that's good they don't
That's-
explode, but like the tread, because those tires are stopping and then like braking immediately. Like,
So they
I feel like,
switch them out every 500 landings.
right, because you can't rate the tires on miles because they're not doing anything. They're passengers once you get in there.
But they have 14 tires. It's inflated to 200 PSI.
Wow.
And it can withstand a 38-ton load.
All right.
Yeah, so get me those.
Yeah. Shit. How do we
It's
make that happen?
impossible to blow out those tires by overinflating it.
Okay. I feel like a toddler because I'm like, oh, what's this plane do? What's that do?
Welcome to my life.
Right?
I'm actually really
Oh,
upset
man.
because this is like the few stuff I don't know. I consider myself pretty smart when it comes to planes, but I don't know about their tires.
A plane connoisseur, if you will.
Oh, when a plane first touches down, the tires don't roll. They're skidding. They drag them across the runway until the velocity matches the plane. That's why they smoke.
Wow. See, and I knew there was like a, you know?
Yep.
So you know a lot about planes, so you would basically, you could clearly say and stand behind that you could explain anything about planes for the most part.
Except for the tires, maybe.
But now you know. This is
Yeah.
where the more you know graphic like shoots up over us.
Yeah. Star in the sky.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I know stuff about planes. Like if you're like, yeah, tell me. Well, I mean, I didn't know the fuel miles. But its tank is it can hold up to 57,000 gallons of fuel.
That's a pretty big ticket.
It is. Now I'm just trying to figure out how much that it's going to cost.
Right. I paid $3.09 for gas yesterday.
Okay. Well, what? That's cheap.
Yeah, 7-Eleven in Manchester, New Hampshire. In case anybody's wondering.
So let's do the 309.
Times what was it?
So yeah, it's only $176,000 to fill up.
Right? Hey, you know what? You want to refi your mortgage to fill up your plane? Go for it.
Take out a second mortgage so that way you can refill your plane.
Right?
World problems.
Oh, man, yeah. Imagine talking to that loan officer. Hey, man, like, got to refinance my home. Why? I bought a plane. Oh, yes, you want to refinance your home to pay for the plane? No, I got to fill up the gas tank, bro.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I was just reading this, not to make this about video games all of a sudden. Head of Xbox, Phil Spencer, responds to fan demand for new Banjo-Kazooie game.
Yeah, I heard about that. And I think they should bring it back because they've had that for IP, that franchise, if you will, for a long time, and they haven't done anything since Nuts and Bolts, right?
Correct.
The most recent thing was loaning Banjo back to Nintendo for Super Smash Brothers.
Yep. Yeah, and he says, you've seen from our history that we haven't touched every franchise that people would love us to touch. And then he says, Banjo fans, I hear you, but it is true that when we find the right team and the right opportunity, I would love to go back and revisit stories and characters that we've seen previously.
I love it. I would love a new Banjo-Kazooie game. For sure.
Oh, yeah, on a new console?
Hell
I don't even
yeah.
care. Give it back to Nintendo. I'll play it on a Switch.
I would 100% play it on Switch.
I think that's the way that you should play it. I think that type of game, like platformers, that's designed for Switch.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. What are your thoughts on this? Because I also heard this. I forget who said it, but then someone said, no, that's not the plan. But I was like, that would be interesting. Like someone from Microsoft said that they were looking at putting Game Pass on more devices. Like imagine Game Pass. Like imagine being able to use Game Pass on a Nintendo Switch. Like that would be incredible. But I feel like all those games would have to be played. It would be like a cloud device. It wouldn't be like I can download the game to the system and then play it. Which, I mean, you can do that with your phone or your iPad, and it's probably going to be the same experience.
Yeah, but I mean, technically, yeah, it would be.
Yeah, because I mean, I can take the controllers that I use on the Switch or the PlayStation controllers or the Xbox controllers, and I can pair them up to my iPad or my MacBook.
Now, would they, if they put that on the Switch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would Nintendo have to pay Xbox rights to have it? Or
would
Xbox be paying Nintendo to have their games on their console? Like, where's the legality in that?
Right. I mean, there's got to be a deal somewhere, right? So I would imagine that Microsoft goes, because it sounds like Microsoft wants to be on other things. I mean, we're totally speculating here, but it sounds to me like Microsoft would go to Nintendo and say, hey, we want to bring this to your system. So people who pay for Game Pass have access to it on your system, which, if you think about it, would then potentially drive more sales to Nintendo to buy a Switch, because it could then be a portable Xbox if you have internet. Unless the new Switch, they're like, hey, we can download these games and play them that way. Or maybe there's
a lot of games the Switch wouldn't be able to run.
Right. I mean, things from the 360 era, it would be. So there's a handful of games there. It would be an interesting dynamic for sure. I mean, it'd be weird to see it on PlayStation, because I feel like there's so much competition there that it just wouldn't. I feel like the deal would never happen.
Oh, it wouldn't. That's why they did that new plus premium feature or whatever, where you get the games that you can play. It's their call to Game Pass.
Yeah, yeah.
And Nintendo's just buy our cartridges.
Exactly. Buy our cartridges.
We don't do discs.
Here's a digital coupon to buy a couple games and have fun. That's all Nintendo's about, is having fun.
It is. It's family-friendly fun.
That's
Triple
right.
F.
Triple F. So, what do you think of last week's episode?
I thought it was really good.
Thank you.
I started laughing hysterically in my car because the whole who's that wonderful girl?
She loves
I
that
send
meme.
every single one of those on TikTok to my wife.
She loves that meme. Oh man. Anytime she like puts on like she'll like put her PJs on and she'll start walking down the stairs and she'll start singing it and I just laugh. It's hilarious.
But also the part where you sang it and she's like, "That's not what I meant. I wanted to." You're right, but that works too. What an absolute like diplomatic way to end that.
Right.
You're like, exactly. I don't know what to say. I'm just gonna say this.
It was a lot of fun though, like because you guys had, like I said in the beginning of the last podcast, you guys had a crazy Black Friday weekend. Everyone was smelling candles. It was wild, and I was originally going to do like a clip show, and then Rihanna, my wife, was like, "Hey, I'll be on," and I was like, "Oh, okay," and she kind of said it jokingly, and then I was like, "Wait a minute, would you really?" And then I had the idea of like, okay, we'll do a clip show, but it'll be me asking her all the questions, and that's real funny to me.
Also, Burger King fries, not the best fries.
Nope.
I
hope you're listening.
Dude,
she was dunking on Wendy's fries the other day, and I was like, how could you? Like, what monster did I marry?
I don't understand the hate. I really don't. To this point, like, that was how many episodes ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
10, 12?
Something like that.
But, like, I still don't understand it because I think they are still the best fries.
Absolutely. I would agree.
I've had a bad batch here and there, but when you get a good one, they're great. I would never go out of my way for Burger King fries.
No. And that's the thing too, is like, I think about it, like there's, on my way home from wrestling, there's an exit that if I get out of the building in time, there's a Wendy's and a McDonald's just down the street from each other. And I can get there before the Wendy's closes if I get out on time. So sometimes I'll stop and I'll get, Wendy's fries for the ride home.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is going to be great. Or I'll splurge and get a Baconator. It depends on how I'm feeling and what I've had to eat for that day. But I'll get off the exit, and there's been times where I didn't make it. They closed early, or they were, I was running late and they were already closed. I don't just go to McDonald's and get fries. I just wait until the next time I can make it to Wendy's.
Right. And I mean, sometimes I'm sure, like, I've done that in the past. Like, if I can't get, like, Wendy's, I'll maybe be like, oh, you know what? What's, like, a close second? Because maybe I just really want fries. I don't necessarily want, like, Wendy's fries.
Right.
But I also, for the first time ever, had a chocolate Frosty. Like, a week ago. For the first time in my entire life.
Ooh, how'd that go?
It was good.
Yeah, they're great.
I don't know why I've never gotten it before. I'm not a huge, like, sweet person, but it's not, like, super sweet, so...
Yeah, it's like a thicker shake, pretty much. It's like not quite ice cream, but it's like not quite a shake. It's like in between.
It's ice-ish cream.
Right.
Yeah, ice cream-ish.
So the thing with the fries, though, like my point with that is, too, it also comes into the level of, is it a craving or is it actual hunger? Because if it's actual hunger, then yeah, I'd probably go to McDonald's. But if it's a craving, then I just gotta pass and wait.
Yeah. But this has happened to me. Have you ever like you're hungry, right? But you also have a craving for something. So you get like what you think is the next best thing and you like start eating it and you go, this isn't what I wanted.
It's not the same. Yeah, I've definitely done that. But I will just go out of my way to get whatever my craving is. What's the furthest out of your way that you've gone for like a craving? Can you think of anything?
Out of like actively out of my way?
Where you're like, I want this. I know it's like here, but it's like out of my way. Or like, I'm going to go this way, like to a certain destination, like the back way because it goes by like a Wendy's or, something like that.
I think the longest distance, like if we're counting time wise, probably 30 minutes out of the way.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that was, I mean, then when I say it's Little Caesars, that's even worse.
Oh, Little Caesars, really?
Yeah, I love me some trash pizza.
Oh man, I haven't had Little Caesars in a long time. We used to have, there used to be a Kmart. I'm old. There used to be a Kmart that had a Little Caesars in it near me, and that was I was so excited to try it, and I remember I was having a bunch of people over, so I bought a bunch of pizza, and then I got it home and I took a bite, and I was like, oh, we messed up. And everyone else was like, yeah, we could have told you that. And then I was like, oh, now I have all this Little Caesars pizza and no one wants to eat it. This sucks.
I think they've gotten better because I remember like I had that same experience when I first tried it. But I mean, sometimes like if you want crust that tastes, I'm not docking you, Little Caesars. I'm sorry. But like if you want something that like the crust tastes like cardboard and the cheese is salty and it's in the shape of a pizza slice, you gotta get it. It's hot and it's ready. But is it good? It's hot and ready and it's $5.
There you go. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize this too because I got on one of like the Black Friday-ish deals. I got NHL 24 on PlayStation, and I was playing like the My Team version or whatever they call it, Ultimate Team. Yeah, Hockey Ultimate Team. There you go. And I didn't realize that Little Caesars has an arena. Like the Detroit Red Wings arena is the Little Caesars arena.
That tracks for Detroit.
Yeah, I guess for Detroit, right? Detroit style pizza. But I was
maybe
just surprised.
Not then.
I was surprised.
I almost just shit all over Detroit. I'm glad I didn't do that. That's how you get shot.
Well, they're also like I would imagine like it would be a car manufacturer like a Ford venue, but don't they? Have Ford?
Yeah,
they have Ford Field though, right? They have Ford Field. Isn't that the stadium?
It might be, yeah.
I gotta look that up. Ford Field, I think, is the stadium that they have.
See, now you're doing the Googling.
I think that's where the Lions play.
And the Tigers and the Bears?
Yes, sometimes.
Oh, my.
Ford Field. It's taking a while to load. Let's see. Ford Field. Multi-purpose indoor stadium located in downtown Detroit, Michigan, and the home of the Detroit Lions. Hey,
that would track better, I guess, than hockey.
Monster Jam's going to be there on the 24th of February, in case you're looking for Detroit Monster Jam tickets.
Yeah. How far are we going to go out of our way to go see Monster Jam?
Right, one of these days we'll get a fan question that's like, how far have you gone out of your way for Monster Jam? And we'll say, well, we wanted to go to Ford Field this one time, and Monster Jam just happened to be there, so we went to Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit Rock City.
Oh yeah, that was like the first song I knew I heard from Kiss was Detroit Rock City.
I think that's like every song that people hear first from them. Did you get any good deals
on Black
Friday? Yeah.
There were a lot of really good video game deals, but every game that I saw in the store that was like physical was the same price online, like digitally. So I was like, I have no reason to go physically get it. But I did pick up NHL 24. I almost picked up Madden because I've been contemplating getting Madden this year. And I picked up a couple Switch titles that were on sale. Other than that, I think I got some stuff at Under Armour. I got like a new jacket, and my wife had sent me some stuff that she wanted. And hint, hint, nudge, nudge, might have got it.
Yikes! Surprise.
Depends on if it was sold out or not, because there were a few of those.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Don't you love that where it's like, it happens to me very frequently where my wife is like, oh, I want these things. Or my kids will be like, I want these things. And like two of them go together. And it's like, okay, cool. So I'll get those two. Awesome. But one of them sold out. It's like, oh, so now I either have to just not get the set and commit to just half, or commit to paying like full price to the other half of it.
Yeah, I feel like that's that's mostly marketing. I have a hard time believing that, like, if there are two things that go together and one of them is sold out, like, is it really that much more popular? Like, you have to have the other part of it.
Exactly, right? Like, wouldn't you, if you're making like, you know, let me think of an example, like uh a sweatshirt and sweatpants set, right? If you're making a sweatshirt and sweatpants set, wouldn't you make the same amount of like, well, I guess though, if you make the same amount and people just buy the sweatpants or people just buy the sweatshirt, I guess you can't really predict that.
That's true.
But I would just
I was just kind
bundle
of thinking that because, like, I was like, yeah, I think if I had to choose between the two, I'd probably just pick the sweatpants.
it. See, I was thinking I'd just pick the sweatshirt.
But see, then we even each other out so that person can get both.
So last year it was either Black Friday or like at one point during the holiday sales, I had discovered this thing called Honey. I don't know if you use that. You get coupon codes, not a sponsor,
Yeah.
but they could be. And I'd use those on Under Armour, and I got like a wicked good deal on an Under Armour like hoodie and jogger set. And then I was like, I never buy like the set that's like the same color. Like, this is weird to me. But I did it because it was cheap. I got the hoodie, the joggers, and Under Armour beanie for less than what it would have been to buy the sweatshirt. Like, way less.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like $45, I think, for like all three.
But do you wear like the matching set?
Sometimes I switch it up.
Okay.
I don't normally wear the matching set. They both go with like other things that I have. I did the same thing with a Champion one too. That was at Kohl's, and I rarely wear the
has
matching
some
set.
killer deals.
Dude, they do. Oh man, Kohl's. I feel like Kohl's wins Black Friday like every year. Like, I feel like they just have great deals.
They also have like the most like random like stocking stuffer things too. Like, do you remember those old, I don't even know what they're called, but like they're like gel tubes and you try to grab it and it will like fly out of your hand?
Oh yeah, we used to get those at like the dollar store when I was a kid.
Yeah. So one of those was in Kohl's, and my wife and I went there, and she like grabbed it, and she was like, "Look at this," and she was like trying to not drop it. I'm like, "What's your problem?" And I went to grab it, and I literally grabbed it and went, "Poop," and just went flying. And I went,
That's incredible. That's incredible.
And then I couldn't pick it up, so I just left it on the floor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was me.
Funny. Yeah. If you're watching, listening, let us know. We'll let you know when we have a sponsor. We'll give you our Damn That's coupon code.
Yeah. For one, whatever those are called.
Yeah. For one, what are those things called? Okay, so imagine this. You are the inventor of such thing. You're presenting it to Kohl's to have put on their shelf.
Okay.
What do you name it?
The slip and squeeze?
The slip and squeeze?
Yeah. The squeeze and slip?
Yeah. Like, okay, so I would probably play off the fact that like it's difficult to hold. Like maybe the hard to handle noodle.
That's a mouthful.
I know, but it's fun to say.
You guys have any hard to handle noodles?
Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine. Oh man. That's funny. The hard to handle noodle.
I forgot that they existed, like, until I saw them again and grabbed it, and I went, why don't I have one of these?
Dude, yeah. I feel like they would, I don't know if it would calm my anxiety or make it worse. Because I'd be worried about dropping it the whole time.
It would probably be better because then you're just focusing on that, and then you forget about everything else.
Fair.
Yeah, Black Friday weekend, it isn't the same. I'll tell
I'm
you
sure.
that.
I'm sure.
Like post-pandemic, not the same.
Yeah, because
the world's all changed.
Did we go out? I forget if we went out on Black Friday. Because I was off that day. I don't think we did. We might have gone like to the grocery store actually, but the grocery stores aren't busy on Black Friday. They're usually recovering from their their Black Friday, which was 4 days before that, essentially, like that whole week.
Literally.
Madness. Yeah. Man, I appreciate you grocery store workers. I appreciate all you retail workers, actually.
Yeah. I had a weird moment where I was looking online at deals, right? Because it's what you do.
Yeah.
And I found this company, and I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called Water Drop.
No.
It sounds really interesting because I don't like water.
Okay.
Like plain water. There are these little like square tabs that you drop in your water. So think of like a flavor water thing, but it's also like minerals and vitamins and all of that stuff. So it's like a water enhancer and all this other things. And I was like, maybe I'll buy that. I was trying to find one weird gimmicky thing. I didn't pull the trigger on it. I should have, though.
You definitely should have.
I was trying to figure out what a pine berry was. Yeah. Without Googling it, I was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, pine berry. I feel like I've had
pine berry passion fruit, which sounded amazing.
I feel like I've had something that's pine berry, but I can't place it.
Do I ruin it? Do I just look it up? Do we find out what a pine berry is?
You know, I say we do it. I say we figure it out. Or we wait and we ask Murdoch if he knows what it is. Or did you already find it? You already found it. I can tell by your face.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
Oh.
Okay. Let me actually look it up, and I'll send you it.
Okay.
I'll send just the picture, and I need you to go, huh, because I feel like that's going to be the response, because
I'm ready.
Huh. I've seen them before. Couldn't have told you it was a pine berry. Huh. Weird moment.
Yeah. It's like white strawberries.
Yeah.
Like those are not ripe strawberries in my world.
Correct. But I guess it's a strawberry looking fruit that tastes like pineapple.
Wow. Okay, I
really want to try it.
Yeah, because I'm very much into pineapple. I was actually thinking about that. So there's a wrestling company I work for, Atlantic Pro Wrestling. They do a lot of shows in Newburyport, Massachusetts. And there is a 7-Eleven as you're coming home from the venue, right? So I always stop at that 7-Eleven and I get, usually they have Liquid Death, so I get one of those for the ride home. And then I get like some sort of snack, whether it's like a protein bar or like Lenny and Larry's protein cookie, which I got yesterday, and they have a strawberry cheesecake one. It was fantastic. And I was in there and they had this sort of like fruit thing. And I was like, oh, it was like apple slices and like grapes. And I was like, that's great. I can eat that in the car. Just put this in the cup holder and I'm good. And then I was like, oh man, now they have pineapple. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can't eat pineapple in the car. Like that's like pineapple's pineapple's too juicy to grab onto. Like I feel like my hands are
I've
gonna
had
be
some
sticky.
dry pineapple.
But the juices were on the bottom. Like I feel I feel like I would have had really sticky hands the whole time.
I mean, you could have just like picked it up and like drank, like shifted pieces of it.
Maybe.
Like when you get crumbs out of the bottom of a Pringles can.
Yeah. That's how you got to do it. You just got to tip it back.
Tip it back. Once you pop, you don't stop. That's Pringles, right?
That's Pringles, and I think it should have been a condom slogan, to be honest, but
okay.
What other slogans?
Not what I was expecting.
What other slogans could have been for other stuff?
I'm loving it.
That was McDonald's, right? That could have been. I mean, that also could have been for condoms.
Correct.
We should
that's just where my head is.
We should ask Murdoch when he gets back from Florida.
Florida concert.
What things he thinks would have been better suited for condoms? Like slogans.
For slogans. Yeah.
Yes, for slogans. He'd have been like, I don't know, like preserving cucumbers and bananas.
Or a pineapple if you're really adventurous.
Oh man, that's too
Or a
funny.
pine berry.
Oh,
I was going to say something when you were... Oh, you get way healthier options when you go to a gas station than I do.
I try, but I usually don't. Like I got last time I was at the 7-Eleven. Well, last night I got like a sandwich that they had because I was starving because I didn't really eat much before. There's like a window of time that like I can eat before I wrestle, and if I don't hit that window, like I can't eat until after. And then my match was on earlier, and I was like, oh, I'm so hungry, so I sat around a lot, and like I was like, I should have brought like a protein bar for after the match, but alas, I did not. So when I got out, I got a protein cookie, Lenny and Larry's. You could be a sponsor. And they had Snickers trees. Not a healthy choice, but they were delicious. And Liquid Death.
What's a Snickers tree?
Oh, it's just like a Snickers, but shaped like a Christmas tree.
Oh, so it's like the Reese's trees.
Exactly.
I thought it was like a Christmas tree, but like every branch was a Snickers bar.
If I could grow one of those, there'd be one in my backyard right now.
Yeah. Where would the vein run?
From the roots up, baby.
Perfect. When I go to a gas station, I have two things that I will always get. I will always get a full throttle. I'm like re-addicted to full throttle for some reason.
Yeah.
Yep. And a Slim Jim.
Slim Jims are a good choice. I almost got a Slim Jim last night, actually. I was like, man, I haven't had a Slim
But you made the
Jim
better
in a while.
choice.
Yeah, and I got a Snickers tree.
Well, I meant more the protein cookie, but...
Yeah. I mean, that had a lot of sugar in it, too, but it was good. I'd never had that flavor before, so I had to check it out.
Don't you need sugar, though, in, like, protein for, like, recovery?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a science guy.
Or is it salt?
I think it's salt, actually. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, those are good. The Lenny and Larry's protein cookies, very good. If you want to be a sponsor, Lenny or Larry, get in touch with us.
Are they the people who own it?
I mean, their faces are on the thing. It's caricatures of them. It must be Lenny and Larry, you know?
We're gonna find out.
Google it. I feel like we need like a little Google it theme song that plays every time you Google something.
We do. Let's see. The complete cookie. Do they have an About Us? 10%. Ooh.
10%? What? 10% off?
They have wafers?
What?
It's like a Nutty Buddy.
Ooh, I did not know this.
And someone has a picture of one next to a 7-Eleven.
You know, they always have them there. I didn't see
there
the
we
wafers,
go.
though.
About Us. Okay, you ready for this? Yep. 1993. Cookie creators, two gym rats named Benny and Barry.
Benny and Barry.
Yep.
But it's Lenny and Larry.
Yeah, this is their story. All right.
Okay. We're giving you guys free advertising.
Yeah. Two gym
people.
rats named Benny and Barry get tired of eating the same boring things to get their protein. They imagine adding protein to their favorite food, starting with a high-protein muffin. Boom! Lenny and Larry's is created.
But there's no like Benny and Barry decided to call themselves Lenny and Larry.
Okay, hold on. In 2001, Benny has gone on to pursue other things, and Barry is left to do some soul searching, and then he ends up selling the business. And then Barry returns, and that's pretty much it. That's the story of the company, I guess.
I want to know how they went from Benny and Barry to Larry and Lenny. Because B&B, like Airbnb, like...
Yeah, if only they could have, like, trademarked that before Airbnb did.
Oh, man, yeah. Then what would Airbnb have to be?
Air Lenny and Larry's?
Yep, Air L&L.
Aaron... Wow, I can't say that. Air L&L?
Arelinol?
Arelinel.
Yeah, Arelinel.
Yeah, you roll an L.
Yeah, you rolled an L today. Thanks for playing Wheel of
Fortune.
Fortune.
They take an L.
Yep.
This is the Google episode.
This is the Google episode, and Murdoch's missing it. But we miss him. We miss you, Murdoch.
Yeah. I think he had a really long layover or something, if I remember correctly, which sucks.
So what you're saying is he could have jumped on from like that airport and been like, "Hey guys, here's what's going." Imagine doing a podcast from an airport or airplane. Like he gets to his seat and he just
I would love that.
has his microphone hooked.
If
up
it
to
was
his
about
phone.
airplanes at an airport,
That would have been awesome. We should do a oh man, a remote episode. What did they used to call those? Where like someone was live on location, right? We should do one of those. Like not live
at an airport?
No, like anywhere, like not live but on location. And we should do it somewhere random. Like 1 week we just all go somewhere and do it.
Okay. Like not the same place, different places.
Different place. Because
Okay.
we do it remote anyway. So live on location remotely would be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Oh, like
but it needs to be like in a public place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like
then we all just end up at a Starbucks.
Right, or like a library. Like you got to find a place that's got good Wi-Fi. And then
a library to do a podcast where you talk a lot. That makes sense.
Yeah, like I just have to whisper.
Yeah, the entire episode.
Yeah. But know what libraries open at like 8 o'clock on Sunday night?
I'm sure there are like 24-hour libraries, right? I'm sure you can find a university near you that has a 24-hour library.
Oh, you're probably right. You're probably right. We need to look into this because this could be the stopgap between here and the Airbnb as we do live on location somewhere.
But we're
remote.
Still all separate.
Still all separate. And maybe if the internet's good enough while we're recording, we'll live stream it. So it's a live episode because that's pretty much what our episodes are anyway. Like it was funny. I cut it out of the episode, but towards the end, Ree had said like, I'd mentioned wrapping it up. And she was like, well, can't we keep going? So I think she caught the podcast bug, which is kind of funny.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, no, this is like about where we stop, like the hour and like 5-minute mark. And she goes, yeah, but you're going to cut like half of this. I go, no, lady, I don't cut like anything. Like I start it and then like, unless something goes wrong, I cut like the last few minutes off the end. It's like, that's it. And she was like, oh, I thought you did a lot of editing. I was like, nope. Like I do enough editing to make it like decent, but not enough to where I have to cut things out. Plus it's like not fun to cut this stuff out. This is good content.
No. Well, I guess it depends on the person listening, right? It could be good content to certain people. I think some people don't like I prefer more conversational podcasts versus story-driven podcasts. If I wanted a story-driven podcast, I would listen to an audiobook.
Yeah. So like my introduction actually to podcasts was Serial. You ever hear that one? It was
Which cereal was
it? Not cornflakes, not Frosted Flakes. There was some tricks done here. No, but it was a murder mystery. Like, but it was like a documentary, you know, and they were trying to figure out
Serial, like a serial killer.
Yeah, but that was the name of the show. Serial.
Okay.
Yeah.
With a C or an S?
With an S. With an S.
Okay.
Yep. Serial with an S. I should have said that. But yeah, they had this whole like thing. The first season was tremendous, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And then I started branching out into other podcasts, and then I was like, oh, there's like a ton of these. This is great. And here we are doing one live. Not really live, but doing one.
I mean, it's live on location. Now.
Yeah, we're live. We'll still be alive when this comes out, I hope.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
If everything goes well, we play our cards, right?
I mean, Murdoch's in a plane in the air right now, so we'll find out.
Not right now.
Oh, he's landed? Do you think he's landed?
Yeah.
Let's text him.
He's going to just say, yes, and why are you asking me?
Right, exactly. Speaking of asking, don't we have more fan questions since we did that last time Murdy was gone?
Yes. I made sure to grab some more.
Okay.
But I did filter them.
Oh.
And I know you got a few of them. But I filtered them so that way they're not all just about Adam.
Perfect.
Because it was always just his name, his name, his name. So I sorted it by us.
That's fantastic.
And then I'll be the person asking the questions to you.
Okay.
for yours.
Okay.
And then you have the other ones. So I figured
Okay. Perfect.
that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
So I guess we'll because that's how we always wrap up these episodes. He's gone. We do questionnaires, and then hopefully he gives his feedback on his portions of it and how you'd answer it differently.
Exactly.
So the first one says, "Hey, Obro, semicolon. In regards to the best candy tournament, why do you feel Murdoch got so upset about Haribo taking the belt?"
Because I don't think he likes Haribo gummy bears at all.
He doesn't like gummies, right?
He doesn't like gummies at all. I think he was pushing for, like, what one? I forget what one he was pushing for.
Anything but
Gummies. Yeah, because it was like, weren't both sides of it like gummies? It was Trolley sour worms, and Haribos. Yeah, so it was like gummy versus gummy, which, let me open up my email so I can get the list.
I mixed up two in my head when you were like, which one was he voting for? And I was like, Arby's. Yeah, Arby's is my favorite candy.
Arby's, the chocolate. Okay, so here's one. First off, I'm enjoying the podcast. I feel like I'm just in a room hanging out with you guys, except I'm not. I'm usually in my car, which makes me wonder now if I'm able to get away with using the carpool lane by saying, "But officer, I thought they were right here." Well, someone's got jokes. Anywho, this question is for Kurt.
Please do that.
If you do, let me know. This question is for Kurt. Kurt, you guys have talked a lot about food on the podcast, and I must know.
And the podcast.
Yeah, I know I can't talk today. Kurt, you guys have talked about food a lot in the podcast. I must know, what do you think Murdoch's perfect sandwich would be?
Starting to see a trend with these again. I feel like
the first
he was like, I'm gonna go away. I'm just gonna type a bunch more. Perfect sandwich. I don't know. I feel like it would be probably a meat heavy sandwich. I don't know how to say that differently.
Well, no, and it's funny. I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, it would have a lot of meat on it, but like different kinds of meat. But I couldn't
figure out which meat.
It would be like, I think it would be like,
I don't think it'd be turkey.
No, well, maybe sliced turkey, maybe. Like, but it would be like a meat lover's pizza, but in sandwich form.
It's like ham, pepperoni, and sausage on like white bread
with a little bit of cheese.
Yeah, the one slice of a Kraft Singles.
Oh, that's too funny.
Actually, sounds pretty good. Minus the Kraft Singles.
Yeah, Kraft Singles can go away.
Did you see that those are like 70% plastic when someone broke it down?
That's disgusting, actually.
Yep. Don't eat Kraft Singles. I'm sure they fixed it by now. Don't
Not
Mr.
a sponsor.
Kraft to come and kill us.
Not a sponsor. Won't ever will be.
Yeah. No.
Oh, too funny.
All right. Let's see here.
Next question.
So this is kind of a quick one. Hey all, just saying hi, and then like smiley face.
Oh,
not a question, more of a statement, but that's great.
Hi.
And then we have this is a good one. I'm gonna skip one that was in there, but this one's a good one. Mr. Owen Brody.
That's
First
me.
off, hello, big fan. I've seen you wrestle in person a few times.
Okay.
That's cool. So you got this person knows you, which is terrifying.
That is terrifying. Like,
you just have this guy in the crowd staring at you. Like, that was me writing on a piece of paper. I want that to be very clear because I'm sure all you saw was the hand motion. Let's try this again. Big fan. I've seen you wrestle in person. I have a few questions for you about wrestling. Do you or Murdoch do any special prep before a match?
Yeah. I mean, you gotta figure out, what you're gonna do. for your match. It depends on who my opponents are, you know. But Murdoch, he does a lot of prep too. Thanks for asking about Murdoch's prep. Yeah,
Preparation H.
You got to get in that mental zone to get in the ring and battle it out with somebody. Yeah. I don't do anything special. I don't have like a. Is it?
You don't have like a pre-match like
tradition kind of thing, like LeBron.
Yeah,
throwing
ritual.
the salt?
That's it. That's what it is. Ritual.
Ritual. Yeah.
I was thinking of.
Yeah. No, I mean,
I don't know if that's what they mean or if they mean just stretch.
Yeah, I mean, like that's you know. Yeah, no, I mean, like sometimes I have to put like headphones on and like listen to like a song, but usually I just like pace back and forth, and I'm like, okay, get in the zone, do it.
AutoZone.
Yep, AutoZone. All right, let's see. I got another.
And I mean, those are really the only. I mean, other than the high, those are pretty much the only ones I found worthwhile because there was still a lot in there just for Adam specifically.
Man.
So I feel like this is just a long prank that he's playing on us at this point.
Yeah, I think so. I have
because they were in there from like weeks ago.
Oh, that's
he's
funny.
like, I'll do one a day. Vitamin.
I have one more. Hey guys, love the show. I've been listening since day one, and I'm glad you're accepting questions on the website. I have one for Kurt, and it's a video game question, which I know is something he's into. And there's an exclamation point there. Kurt.
Nice.
If Jungle Strike didn't exist, what do you think Murdoch's favorite game would be?
How's that a question for me?
They want your take on it, I guess.
They just want us to say stuff that gets us in trouble. Imagine if like Adam was actually on here. We'll have to do a Q&A when he's actually on here, and then it will just all be for him, and it's just the Adam cast.
Right.
If that didn't exist as a game... Oh, it would have to be like another retro game, right? It's got to be something retro-y.
Yeah, I would think so.
I mean, if I had to pick something now, I would say like, I know he was super into Grand Theft Auto, which, by the way, new trailer dropping soon.
Oh yeah, the day before the day before this drops.
Yes, yeah, they're the precursor to us. They're setting us up.
They're opening for us, brother.
Yeah, you'll see at the end of the trailer, they say, listen to Dan That's Podcasting now on the radio station that you can listen to.
Imagine that if you could listen to our podcast in Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm looking at you, Rockstar. You want to be a sponsor? You want to get our shit in there? Let's do it.
That would be hilarious. I don't know. Like newer games, I would probably say Grand Theft Auto. If it was a retro game, for some reason in my head, I would probably have to say it's probably like an old Sonic, maybe? I don't know.
He was a Sega Genesis kid. So
yeah, that's what I was kind of going off of. But I don't know if it would either be a Sonic game or it'd be like some other random obscure game.
But what was that other one that he was talking about? Quackshot? Was that the one?
Was that one?
That was one that he was talking about.
It sounds familiar, yeah. Maybe it would be that.
On that episode, yeah. That's funny. Wow. Well, keep the questions coming, guys.
Yeah.
Kurt and I are more than willing to answer questions about us.
Yes. I know we're not as entertaining.
I feel like this is just a collective rib on our community, and Murdoch as the cheerleader, like telling everybody to keep going on this thing.
Yeah, he actually like goes onto the Facebook account. He's like, hey, everybody, send us in questions on the website. Also, I've blocked them from seeing this, so no one knows, but these are what you have to ask.
Probably something like that. But anyway,
I really want to do a podcast in an airport. Like, I want to go to different airports, and you do a podcast from inside the airport, just talking about the airport.
Yeah. Well, like I just want to go to a different location. Like, imagine walking in. Like, I mean, I wouldn't bring a ton of gear. I'd bring like, it would be like my, I'd use like my webcam on my laptop, so the video feed wouldn't be great. Well, I'd have to record it. So, yeah. So I'd still be able to record it. Yeah, and then I'd just bring my microphone. Just hooks up USB, so we could just do that. And
I was just thinking, like, I would have to go to a Wendy's so that way I can purposely eat Wendy's fries
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of vibe I want to bring. And I don't
Live
want
at Wendy's.
I don't want any of us to know our location. Like I don't want us to share it with one another until we go live that day. Like that would
And
be
then we have to guess where the person is.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Guess where I am. That's tremendous.
Makes me want to
I'm
just
liking
go
this.
into the middle of like the forest where there's still cell service and just use the phone.
Right, you could do that because this phone,
Yeah.
lightning to USB like input, you could do that.
Oh, see, I'm a big boy now. I have the USB-C. I got the 15.
Oh, look at you go! I haven't upgraded.
Forgot
yet.
about that. And then, it's way better than the 12 I had. I'll tell you what.
See, I upgrade like every year. I have the 14 Pro, and it's just not time to upgrade yet because they changed their plan. Instead of being broken down for 24 months, they break it down for 36. So
Yep,
I have like a
3
few more
years.
months. I have a few more months before I can trade it in for free.
That's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you'll notice a huge difference
Probably
between
not.
what you have. The image stabilization for video, though, is crazy.
And do you have the normal one or the max?
Just the 15 Pro. And then I got a Spigen, whatever case.
Yes.
That's like kind of like a translucent one that shows you all the underside of it. Love it.
Yes. I have that. I don't have it on, but I have that for my 14 Pro. It's got all the little bits and shows you where the battery is and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I like it because it reminds me of like the old see-through Max.
Yes. Actually, they have a whole series of cases. I don't think they've done it for the 15 and all the old iMac colors. It's tremendous.
Yes, that's what this one is. It's the gray one of that. It also comes in blue and red, but I
Yes.
wanted the gray because I ended up doing the blue titanium.
Oh, nice.
So I was tied between that and the natural, and then I saw so many people have the natural titanium, and I said, I want to be different.
That's right. That's right. The black, I was actually in an Apple store today. The black looks pretty decent.
It's very slick. I like the purple of the 14, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the nicest color they've done.
That's what I have.
But that is the nicest. Yeah. See, that deep purple is so
Yeah.
cool.
There it is.
And that
you can
screams
really see it.
you. It's kind of working.
I know, right? Kind of.
But that's you. That screams you. You need a purple iPhone.
Yeah. I mean, I almost always have a case on it, so you can't tell it's a purple iPhone. But
Oh, is that the same brand?
it's a Spigen
Yeah, it
case.
is.
Let me get to my camera, and whoop, there's their logo.
There it is.
Again,
Not
Spigen.
a sponsor, but he could be.
I'm looking at you. You could be a sponsor. I've actually been pushing your cases for years, dog. Love them. Love Spigen. I have a bunch of their accessories. I have, I think, oh no, my car mount's not Spigen anymore. My old one was. But yeah, Spigen's
They
great.
make
Buy
some
Spigen.
solid cases.
They really do. And their prices
For them
aren't
not
bad.
being a sponsor,
Yeah.
100%. Like, built well, really protective. My favorite thing about this case is the buttons are actually clicky.
Yeah. Yeah, same on this one.
And I love the fact that you can feel the click versus like I have this like just the clear. It's not the Apple one, but like you just press it and it's just like it bends a little
It's like,
bit.
yeah, it's spongy.
And I just got that in the meantime while I was waiting for this to come in. But
That's awesome.
it is probably time to wrap though. We're at an hour.
Yeah, we are at an hour, and I'm not going to cut half of it, so we might as well.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm definitely.
Audio problems.
Although I would, we haven't had technical difficulties in a while. Knock on wood.
Oh, we got like 2 more episodes to go before we have another issue.
Yeah, episode 10 was awful. 20 was worse. 30
Someone's computer's gonna die.
going to be the death of this podcast. But thanks
Maybe
for
my
listening.
webcam will finally die.
Yeah, right. Maybe it will. Didn't you get the? Did you ever buy the Cam Link thing to start using your good camera?
Oh yeah, I absolutely did. It's sitting right over there.
Just not hooked up.
No.
It's all good. Hey, I want to thank all you listeners and viewers, though, for checking us out each week. Tell your friends. Let us know what your favorite episode is, what your favorite content is, what you like. I've gotten a lot of feedback about how, like that question. I feel like I'm just hanging out in the room with you guys. Like, that's kind of how it is. Like, it's how we try to be. we want you to feel like you're part of this. So be part of it. Hit us up with questions. Hit us up on social media. Go to DamnThats.com. You can find all our stuff there. On Instagram at DamnThatsPod. On X at DMN That's Podcast. Because Damn That's Pod was taken. I'm looking
By
at you.
someone who hasn't used it for 4 years.
4 years, and we could use it right now. I don't want your followers, just your handle, brother.
I wonder how that would work. Would they give us the followers?
I don't think so. I think we'd have to take over the whole account. But like, if they just deactivated the account and made the handle available or changed their handle, we'd be right in. I don't even know. How many followers does that have? I'm going to look it up now.
Yeah, we're just going to keep this going. You
Yep.
thought this was the outro, but you're wrong.
Damn, that's pod. They have 20 followers.
Okay.
And how many do we have? Whoops.
9.
Okay, so they have us beat in followers. Go follow us at DMN That's Podcast on X. And 3 of those follows are us probably, so that's kind of fun. Go follow us and hit up DamnThats.com. I can't talk tonight. And
it definitely just got taken over by some like crypto bot.
Ours?
The last post. No. The other one that's Damn That's Pod. Not that I keep trying to plug them, but like their last one was like verifying application for basic income. And it's like, okay, stop.
Oh,
like,
and that was from 2022.
Correct. They haven't posted in almost 2 years. So if they're hearing this, give it to us.
Yeah. Definitely. They should definitely give it to us.
Yeah, they won't.